What's up, people? This is your boy Level here back with another Live and Level Gamers podcast. No introduction, just me talking with my boy K Bum. Keith Norris will be in a little late. Hopefully, Jedi Knight will jump in and D2K when they get a chance to. But what's up, K Bum?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? Happy Sunday to you, brother.
Happy Sabbath, which is actually on the 6th on Saturday. But anyway, happy. But you know we had to do it, bro. We got to come on here and talk about this direct and all that stuff, and some other things that we noticed on Twitter and other places that we just got to shed some light on, man. And
I'm down for it. I'm down.
Why not do it on the brightest day of the week?
On the Lord's Day.
So anyway, like I said, we got Keith gonna jump in here a little bit later. Like I said, hopefully Jedi Knight and D2K can jump in. I'm eating my KFC that my wife just bought me, so I'm smacking while I'm eating. But we here.
Hold on, bro. You said KFC, bro?
Man, this was just quick. I thought she was gonna be back before this close to the crib.
You ain't doing no Popeyes, bro?
No, man, I'm burnt out on Popeyes, bro.
Man, I'm sorry. We don't debate because KFC to me ain't real chicken, brother. I don't know what that is.
I don't think neither one of them is real.
Man, no, Popeyes chicken don't be on steroids like that.
I
KFC
agree.
do.
I agree with that. Now I'm eating some. It's gonna give me some big muscles when I get done eating this. But anyway, man, we up in this mug. Who all in the live chat? Let us know what you thinking. Both of us tired. As you see, I ain't as enthused as I normally am because I'm sleepy. But we on this mug, so we had to give you our thoughts on this direct. But must been good with you, K-Bump.
Oh man, good, bro. Been enjoying life, man. Me and the wife, we're actually trying to get ready to do some moving.
So y'all got the house?
No, we got the house, man. We're trying to get our house ready to sell, and so we're going through some things, trying to get some work done in the house, get things ready, pack things up, put stuff in boxes and stuff like that, so we get ready to sell this house, and then try to find another house that we want to move in. So we're going through that right now.
Okay.
So that's how we've been doing, playing games to pass the time, So
okay. Man, our movie's still trending well, bro. We uncrossed that $1 billion mark, I see.
Yeah, man. The movie is doing great, rightfully so. I mean, as we said before, it's a great movie. Yes, it's a movie that has a black cast, but at the end of the day, it is a great movie, man. And it's getting the props that it deserves. So I'm amped about that. And we're getting a sequel.
Did you hear my wife talking about I'm going to see it again? And I said, I'm recording. She said, I don't care. So I started doing the Wakanda arm shake. I'm doing it right now.
No, bro, I didn't hear that.
Oh, you didn't hear? I thought y'all heard her. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to see it again.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, it's doing good. I'm shocked that it's actually trending and made it to this pinnacle, this level of this fast, man. $1 billion in what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
About 3 weeks, yeah, bro.
That's pretty good, man. So it's the second biggest grossing MCU movie. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. I believe the first Avengers hit $1 billion. This is the second highest. This is the third highest comic book movie, I think. So I think it goes off or fourth highest. So I think it's number one is The Dark Knight. And then I forget, I think Avengers maybe 2, then somebody else number 3, and then
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. So you said they already approved the sequel.
Yeah, it's green light. It's already I think they moved up the date too, to be honest. So they ready to get this popping. They're trying to get that money.
Okay. Man, we fast approaching the 20th, bro. It's almost here.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish some of my little side games I've been playing, so I can free up my life for that God of War. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Man, I've been trying to put some calamine lotion on this itch for this PlayStation Pro. Bro, I've been putting all type of anti-itch on, trying to keep from scratching that itch, man. Dude, I almost broke down. Was trying to figure out how can I finagle trading in that PlayStation 4.
Hey, bro,
that Pro. I almost did, man. Hey. I'm still trying not to do it.
They just released a patch. Well, you got a 4K TV, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I got a 4K
update that allows the 1080p users to get good use out of their pros with that super sampler. So that's legit.
I'm just trying to, my wife might divorce me if I go out there and try to. She's shaking her head. No, you won't. You ain't going nowhere. Just be shaking your head. But yeah, man, dude, the itch got real. Like after I saw that video, I was like, man, why? Don't be doing the Wakanda on. Look, get out of here, Kano. I won't say your real name. Get out of here. Gone.
It's real, bro.
But yeah, she up here doing a Wakanda on. Sure, talking about some. Yeah, she's gonna leave. I get a PlayStation Pro. You gonna leave me? You doing your thing? I'm fighting. Did y'all hear? Anyway, but yeah, man, I saw that the latest footage on God of War 4, bruh, and I was like, dude, I'm sitting here at this 4K TV, man. Should I get it? I literally had to talk myself down, man. I don't think I succeeded yet. I might end up getting it.
Bruh, you got to get it, bruh. I waited for a year before I got my Pro, man. I'm happy I got mine now. So I'm saying get it. She'll be all right.
I might, man. But anyway, now we kind of open and broke the ice. Let's go on into our first thing, man. What you been gaming on?
What I've been gaming on. So I'm excited to talk about this and talk about what I've been gaming on. I'm pretty excited. I have officially the non-DLC version, finished the non-DLC version of Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. Officially. Yay, everyone clap for me. So I finished that game. The story ended pretty cool. I like how it ended. I like how it ended. It was pretty cool. I like how it worked itself out. So I'm done with that. Since I finished that game, I've migrated over to The Witcher. So I've picked that back up. I'm playing that. I just checked. I'm 81 hours into the game, and I think I'm just now entering into the third act of the game. About 81 hours in, and that's not even touching any of the DLC, which is about 45 hours itself. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through that. So that's me getting to The Witcher. I've also been playing a little bit NBA 2K. Been playing a little bit, playing more Madden 18. Still getting my Overwatch in, and I played a little FIFA lately too. So that's why I'm in gaming. I just sent 2 games back. I think I'm gonna try to get Mario Kart. I think that's my next game in my queue is Mario Kart, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just buy God of War. I don't think I'm even gonna rent it. I think I'm just gonna go out there and just buy God of War and call it a day. Find me something else to rent from GameFly. So that's what I've been gaming on. Bro, you still muted?
Okay. Hold up. I walked off. You was talking.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Say it again.
No, I was just saying I took back I sent back to GameFly Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront. And I sent back what was the other game? It was 2 games I sent back, so I wasn't playing them. And so I think the next game on my list is Mario Kart.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
So I think that's on my list. So that's what I'll be getting. I still got so far I told you I still got Splatoon 2. So you ever get an itch to hop on there, let me know. I still got it for right now.
Yeah. Actually, I might jump back on there here soon because I had it in, I took it out. But the game I've been playing, I played the demo for Kirby, Star Alliance, Nintendo dropped the demo in the eShop, so I went and checked it out. And it's cool. It's a cool game. It's just too easy for me.
It's a platformer?
It's a platformer.
Well, that's me.
And but what is dope, it got some dope aspects to it. Like you can literally solicit and recruit allies. Like you can have a team of 3 others besides yourself by, it's kind of corny when I say this. You could throw them a heart. You could throw them a heart. Is Keanu anyway by? Because I don't want her talking stuff.
Nah, you good, bro. You good.
All right. So you could throw them a heart, and once they catch your heart, they become an ally of yours. And they'll join your team. And they have different power-ups. Like you have one guy who can shoot out flames, one can do ice, one can do other, wind, whatever. So and then some of them you can actually, instead of adding them to your team, you can take their power. You can swallow them and literally take their power from them. It was pretty cool. This is one of the few Kirby games I've actually ever tried out. But what I didn't like about it was, dude, I didn't have to do nothing to beat the enemies on the stage. Like the AI in the game literally plays itself. You can literally stand still and all your allies will kill everything on the stage. Bosses and all, bro.
Yeah, that's weak.
So it was kind of like, I don't know how I'm feeling about this, man. I mean, I ain't doing anything. I'm not doing anything to beat these characters. And they was led into the different things that you had to take out on the stage, different the different villains or whatnot. So, and when I got to the boss battle, we beat him so fast it didn't even make any sense. So I don't know if this really for any serious gamer. Maybe my daughter, like my daughter, letting her sit down and play, I know she'll be able to make it through the game without being stuck and needing my aid. But for me, that ain't enough challenge for me. So I played that. Also jumped out on Brawl Out again. That's a Smash Brothers clone. I played that a little bit.
I haven't did that game a try. I have not looked that game up yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I played a little Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with my daughter, which is talking. My daughter and my son, we all got on Mario Kart 8. Played that. I played the demo of Dragon Quest Builders. Tried that out. That ain't my cup of tea. I wasn't feeling it. I downloaded this game. I don't know how you say it. Carvol's Revenge. It's a Neo Geo Street Fighter clone. It's a fighting game. This is one of the games that I used to play back in the day. It used to be in an arcade that my family owned. We had it. Basically, it's Street Fighters, but it ain't Street Fighters. So I played that, but downloaded that and been into that. But one game I haven't played, man, that I need to play because I spent the money on it. Is that's what it is. Fighters History. If you know anything about that game, Fighters History is basically a rip off of, and it's made Street Fighters. They made this game, so it's a good game. If you like Street Fighters, you'll like it. Played that. I need to get back on this Assassin's Creed, bro. I ain't played. I ain't turned on my PlayStation 4 on Assassin's Creed in a minute. And I feel kind of bad because how am I go out and buy God of War 4 and not play any real time in Assassin's Creed? But I'm getting that God of War 4 because I know I'm gonna play that. So anyway, what else have I played? I played Little Splatoon last week, but outside that, that's been about it. That's it for me.
All right, you played some couple new games. It sounds like.
Say it again.
Sounds like you played a couple of new games.
Yeah, I played a few. Like I said, little cheap Neo Geo eShop titles and some demos. Not nothing serious. I need to get in. I got this Bayonetta. I don't know. I don't know what I ain't feeling. I just ain't feeling a lot of these games, bro. I don't know what it is.
You ain't feeling them, bro?
It's me and Keith was talking about. That's why I can't wait till you get here. Like, dude, certain games scratch my itch to the point it keep me gaming until my wife get mad at me. Like, I remember I was playing Zelda, and she looked at me and she started calling it my mistress. She said,
right.
She was, don't be looking at her and frowning now, though, because she like, I'm putting her on blast on the way. Like I said, I'm not in my man cave, folks, so my wife is right here listening to me talk. But yeah, she was like, you playing your mistress, you've been there. When I got Zelda, Breath of the Wild, I was playing 6-7 hours straight to the point. She was like, look, we want to watch something else. We don't want to see Link and whoever else is in this game. So when I get games like that, I'll be good. But, man, I don't know what's been going on the last few months. It just ain't been a game like that done kept me since Mario, I say. Mario's the last game that I played from the time I bought it to I beat it. I just kept playing. It ain't been anything that released in that field since, man. And a lot of these games ain't fulfilling my appetite. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you ain't tried that Fortnite? Everybody keep talking about it, bro.
I got it downloaded. My son keep wanting me to jump on it. He wanted so he can have bragging rights at school. But
yeah, you gotta hop on that, man. I was at the church today, and a couple of my teams were talking about playing Fortnite. So I mean, that's the new thing right now is that game. That's where it's at.
I think it's putting a damper in PUBG from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's beating PUBG right now.
I guess I'll check it out. I got it downloaded. I just ain't played it.
Yeah, if you hop on I don't know. I would say I play with you, but I don't know what I'm doing in the game. I don't care too much for it, but I know other people do.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's what I gamed on, man. I'm looking forward to this God of War 4. I think that's gonna be the next thing that keep me gaming from start to finish. But hopefully, some more games come out that scratch that itch. But I'm trying not to buy that Pro. I don't think I will. But if I can find one, I can trade this mug in and get a good deal on one. I'll trade it in.
Yeah, brother, they got that God of War limited edition piece. That limited edition God of War, man. You need to hop on that, player.
Yeah, I look, dude. I was about to call out there and see what type of deal I can get trading in this old 4 and getting that Pro. I'm not for sure yet. Like I said, I'm trying to. I had to talk to the wife and get agreement. She already saying no, but we can work on it. You know what I'm saying? She said no before, and then the googly eyes worked on her, and she gave me what I wished.
Hey, don't get yourself a brother. Get yourself a brother.
I'm done. So let's move on, man. So we got to talk about this Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo had a Direct? What? I didn't.
Yeah, so we got to talk about this Nintendo Direct, man. They had a Direct this Thursday, and it wasn't a mini Direct. It was a full-fledged 30-minute plus Direct. Did you get a chance to check it out or see the highlights from it?
I saw the highlights from it, yeah. Yeah, I checked out the highlights.
All right. So we was going to do the podcast that Thursday, but things come up. I didn't feel like doing it. And so we was like, let's do it Sunday, and hopefully we can get Jedi Knight and everybody on so they can get their thoughts on it. But it looks like it's just me and you for right now. But without going into the details, what did you think about the Direct? Now that you do own a Switch, so it should be, I guess you kind of interested in what's coming to the device that you do own, even though you might didn't purchase it, but you own it. So what did you think about it without going into details of different games announced?
It was portacular.
All right, say it again.
It was portacular.
Okay, explain.
No, man. I'm not going into details, man. It was a lot of ports being announced. I mean, ports are good as fillers, but they should not be seen as main announcements.
Mm-hmm.
They are great fillers. but as main attraction or main uh, 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 headline leading games, they don't do that. Especially if you play those games on other consoles. So
yeah.
Yeah.
My thing was this: some of the ports, like first of all, let me before we go into it.
I'll just give you the high level, brother. I wouldn't get into it yet.
No, we here. I mean, I ain't gonna go into breaking down all the different games announced. Hold on, my wife frying some stuff, so let me relocate. Just kick me out of my little spot. I was in the kitchen, so I can't get mad. This is not the family room. All right, hold up. Let me move locations. But yeah, man. Let's talk about it, bro. Like, my thing is, some of the ports is cool. Some of the ports is cool, but some of the other ports just don't make any sense to me. But I ain't got a problem with the ports. I don't have a problem with. I understand why Nintendo would have to do it. Looking at what happened with the Wii U, looking at how it died, pretty much died a slow death. Have a choice in bringing these games over because they didn't make what they deserve to make on them games on the Wii U. So some of these games make sense, but other titles don't to me. Like, why bring Captain Toad and not just bring 3D World? See what I'm saying? Like, to me, 3D World would be a better game to bring than Captain Toad, if that makes sense to you. So, some like what's the Capcom with the dog? Is it Okami? Okami, is that the name of that game?
Okami. It's been out since the PS3.
Like, ain't this like the third or fourth time it's been ported?
It's been out since the PS3 days, bro.
Right. Then they port that game over to the. Then they get ported to the Wii. Yeah, it got ported to the Wii. I don't think it got ported to the Wii U. Now it's getting ported to the Switch. Like, to me, that don't make sense, bro. I'm sorry. I can't get excited about that. What's another one that they had on there? So Captain Toad, I ain't got a problem with Captain Toad because I never played Captain Toad on the Wii U. So depending on the price, if they try to sell this game for $39.99, I'm gonna be upset. Like, if they sell it for $19.99, okay, that's not bad. But I don't know. Some of the ports just didn't make sense to me. So yeah, I agree with you. It was portaculous, like you said, but I don't know.
Wait. So Okami is a PS2 game. I'm sorry, not a PS3 game.
Yeah. Oh, you did say PS3, didn't you?
Yeah, I said PS3. Sorry, it was a PS2 game. So yeah.
So, but overall, outside of that, I did think the Nintendo Direct was decent. Wasn't great, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the reaction and some of the stuff we were seeing after this Direct. But the Smash announcement was dope. I saw that when I saw the Inklings doing what they was doing, and it was already after Splatoon announcement. I was like, this is Smash Bros. I could tell just by how they was jumping back and forth and going at each other. I was like, this is finna play into we finna see the logo somewhere. And then when the logo showed up, I was like, yeah, it didn't shock me, but that was a pretty cool announcement. But overall, I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was mind blowing. It didn't let me down. It didn't disappoint me. It was a cool Direct. That's about as deep as I can go with it. It was a cool Direct. So let's get into it. So what were some standouts for you?
Standout for me it's easy. It's easy. Smash. Easily a standout for me. Easy. Not even have to second guess it.
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Easily.
You a Smash Bros fan?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that.
Bro.
I knew you like Mario Kart. I didn't know you was into Smash, bro.
No, I've been into Smash. That's been like if time goes to someone's house that has a GameCube or a Super Nintendo, I'm like, where that Smash at?
Okay.
Like I play
I
Mario
didn't
Kart.
have a clue.
No, I like Mario Kart. You know,
Yeah, I know you like Mario Kart. I knew that, but I didn't know you was a Smash bro, a Smash fan.
yeah, I'm a Smash fan as well as a Mario Kart. I would probably say I'm more of a Mario Kart fan than a Smash fan, but I'm definitely a Smash fan. Like no ifs or buts about that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not as much of a Smash fan as it may seem. I play Smash. I can play Smash. I can get into Smash. I can enjoy Smash. But I get bored of Smash quick. Like it don't last long with me. It has its moment. Then I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm done with this. But it ain't like Mario Kart. It don't have that. I can play Smash all day. I play Smash in spurts. Like I get into it. Then I'll be off for a season. Then I'll come back around and be back into it just like the day I bought it. So that's kind of how I am with Smash. You ain't gonna see 200 hours of Smash Broing for me. Maybe 30 at the most. So, but you into Smash, huh?
Yeah, I'm in the Smash. I'm in the Smash. I like the look. So I did want to draw some attention.
Okay.
To the reveal of Smash Bros. And I wanted to point something out because I don't know if it was just me, but the reveal of Smash was very PlayStation-esque.
Explain, because they've been doing that, bro. So you late if you just now seeing it.
No. The way they revealed Smash and the CGI and the way they showed it and the way they had the burn, because when I saw the burning thing in her eye, it maybe reminded me of the those commercials with the baby, the crazy babies on the Nintendo commercial. I mean the Sony commercials. And then they had the flaming logo in the background and the silhouettes of Mario. It really made me feel like it was a Sony type CGI reveal. Not saying that hey, our game looks like this. That's not what I'm trying to say. But
I got you.
as far as using the CGI to show the reveal of the game, to me was very very Sony-esque, because that's a strong feeling I got from just how the way it was revealed and the medium and the graphics they chose to reveal it. To me, it was very Sony-esque type of reveal.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I can't fully agree, but I understand why you're saying what you're saying, because typically Nintendo will show you real footage and that'd be the game. But with Smash Bros, I say they've been doing this pretty much since Melee on the GameCube. That's how they've been kind of promoting Smash. You get the CGI trailer of Mario, them going at each other. Like even when they announced it for the Wii U, you saw Mega Man standing there, and in the CGI animation, you saw Mario them all battling. Then all of a sudden, Mega Man showed up, and then at the end, you saw one of the Pokemon, the frog, standing on that cliff or whatever, and he flips off. Like, so they've been kind of doing it that way for the last, I would say at least last 3 variations are interesting.
I remember. So I watched the one when Snake popped up in the box.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I remember that, but it was more like of the tone of the. I'm saying more than just that. It's the tone of it. The whole burning symbol behind them, and that the tone that they went with the display, to me was very Sony-esque as well. So that's why I say what I say.
Yeah, I'm with you. Now, so let's look at let's look at what the direct started out. So it started out with the 3DS, and they had a few announcements, which most of it was forgettable for me. I don't care about the 3DS right now. I own, my son own it. He don't play it. I didn't play it, so I traded it in. So it ain't even here no more. So the 3DS is forgettable. But there's one game that kind of made me. If there was ever a frustration, it's when Nintendo do things like this. So they remaking the original Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS. K-Bomb, that would have been the perfect game to remaster for the Switch. Perfect. Like, I don't understand that. Like, you got this game that was a GameCube launch title that many people want, and you put it on the old system. Yes, I know it has 3D visuals, and you can do the whole 3D thing. Keith was bringing that up, but at the same time, to me, that would have been better served if you would have put it on the Switch, gave it HD graphics, gave it that polish like a Mario 3D World, or like Captain Toad. If you gave it a polish over like that, put that Captain Toad polish on a Luigi's Mansion and put it on the Switch, bro, that, to me, that's a hit. You're gonna have a whole bunch of people coming your way.
So it was first on which system?
GameCube.
It was on a GameCube. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they took it down as a port to a 3DS.
So this is what they did. It was originally on the GameCube, and my phone battery's dying. It was originally on the game. They made a Luigi's Mansion a part 2, I think, for I think it was for the 3DS or the DS, one of the two. I can't remember. If you in the comment section, let me know what was that Luigi Mansion. The second one was on which handheld device was it on? And now they bringing the original back, but instead of bringing it to the Switch, they're bringing it back on the 3DS. And it's like, to me, that game would have served you best on the Switch. That would have been a perfect title to put in this first quarter of the second year of the Switch. Luigi's Mansion HD for the Switch would have been a seller, bro. I ain't gonna say it would have moved units, but it definitely would have broke 1 million, 2 million easy. So that was kind of disappointing to me. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, and I was like, Nintendo, no, bro, you could have put that on the Switch. But hey, if you got a 3DS, go out and enjoy. But I thought that game would have better been served for the Switch, in my opinion.
Okay.
So they had that. To me, there's a few other titles that they had on the 3DS, but like I said, I don't care about the 3DS. So I was glad they got it on out the way. Let's move on to what matters today, and that's the Switch. So one of the games they showed was, let me get to it. Hold up. So Okami HD Remastered, which I don't care for. I'm sorry. Dark Souls.
So I got a question. Like who's been asking for Okami Remaster? What? But didn't it come out for the PlayStation? I thought it came out for one of them, like the major systems last year. I thought it was remastered, wasn't it?
It came out for either the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, or it was on the modern. I think it was 7th gen though.
I know it came out for the PS3. I'm almost certain of that. But I thought it came out again.
I think that's when it did come out again, because they remade it for the Wii. Then they remade it for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And that's when it got bumped up to HD. But I don't think they made it for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. If I'm wrong on that, hopefully someone in the comment section could correct me, because I'm thinking I'm right on that. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see.
I'm almost, so it was remastered for the Wii.
Yeah.
So that's true, but I think it did come out for the PS4 at some point. Cause that's when I'm yeah, I'm almost certain. Yeah, it came out for the PS4. It got 4K resolution.
Okay. All right. But I guess I didn't see it for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
but
it came out not too long. That's what I'm saying. I know it came out not too long ago for the PS4.
Okay.
Like sometime last year, I think.
But I'm gonna say this: I don't want it. I ain't looking for Okami. I know it's a good game. I know it's supposed to be in the line of a Zelda type game, but to me, this is another Capcom throwing mess to say that they got something on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even think Nintendo asked for this. I think this is Capcom's. Did Capcom make this game? Who made this game?
Yeah, it's Capcom. It's Capcom.
Yeah, I think it's just them throwing, just like they did with the Street Fighters title. You just throwing, trying to milk for all it's worth these old titles and hoping and praying that Nintendo fans are gullible enough to go out and spend more money on your old tired title. I'm sorry, this title is tired. This title's been dead in the water. Let it die or make a part two. One of the two. Nobody wants to see this game. So
I'm a slightly disagree.
Okay.
With your stance. I don't know if I would fully call this them just milking it, and because the remaster, there was a remaster for this last generation.
I think they was milking it there too.
Oh, okay, there we go. So I believe the milk. Yes, I believe the milking was there because they were milking it for the PS4. Because I don't believe anybody on the PS4 or Xbox or anything asked for it that way. But it's the same kind of thing where it was on the PS4 that it should also be on the Switch. So I mean, I think that's fair enough. They were remastering it for them. They should also bring it on the Switch so that now you have the same thing going across all your systems. So, right. So I think to me it's a plus that the Switch can get it.
Why? What's a plus about it?
Well, the plus starts that maybe now when people go to remaster games, they don't just look PS4, Xbox. They look for a PS4, Xbox, and Switch. Now, if you're just trying to shovel stuff that no one really wants, like we were kind of upset about EA for not putting a Burnout Paradise on the Switch.
But that's my thing. That would make sense because that ain't been ported everywhere. That's just you bringing an old beloved title, you're porting it to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It ain't been port abused. If I can coin a phrase, it ain't been abused by being ported over and over again. This is the first time they have ported it, so that makes sense to come to the Switch because everybody ain't got a chance to play that every generation since PlayStation 2. I'm just saying with Okami, it's on the PlayStation 2. It's on the Wii. It's on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Now it's on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and now it's on the Switch. That's too much. I haven't played this game as much as I want to play it. If I wanted to play this game, I would have played it on the Wii. If I wanted to play this game, I would have played it on the Xbox or the PlayStation 3. If I wanted to play this game, I could have played it on the 4 or the Xbox One. I don't need Okami no more. We ain't had enough of Okami. That's what I'm saying. So
I feel you.
Burnout would have made more sense.
Okay.
Burnout Paradise, that's a good port. That's not a bad port. That's like when Nintendo brought Zelda Wind Waker from the GameCube to the Wii U. That's a smart port. It's a beloved title that people would love to play and see in HD visuals. That makes sense. Okami, I've seen it in HD 2 times over. It was supposed to be in HD when it was on the 360 and PlayStation 3. It's on better HD on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I don't need to take it with me on the go with the Switch. I'm sorry, man. I'm done with that game. Give us something else, Capcom. Y'all will give us Okami, but shoot around and not give us the Mega Man trilogy when everybody else got it. See, it don't make no sense to me, man.
Okay, no, I feel you. I agree with you on that. I agree.
So no, they can keep that dog. Woof on out of here. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Get somewhere else with that. So Dark Souls, they showed some more of Dark Souls in an Amiibo, which I thought that was dope, and announced that they have a network testing beta March 25th. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. I wonder. I guess they got to figure out how hard the server is going to get hit. I don't know. What you think the beta test is for?
Yeah, what they like to do is they like to test out the network in a live environment.
Okay.
Because a lot of
So
times
how
they
does this game work? Like, is it an online title? Online?
which game you talking about? Is it network test for Okami?
No, not for coming for
Oh,
Dark Souls.
oh yeah, Dark Souls does have an online aspect to it.
Okay. So how does that work? Because I'm not familiar with it.
I think the original Dark Souls, if I'm not mistaken, that people could enter into your single player game or something like that. Like I said, I've never played the game. I've only heard about it, and I think
Mm.
people can enter into your live your single player game and do stuff to you.
Okay.
So it was some connectivity there, but like I said, I've never played it, so I can't tell you 100%. That's just what I've heard and what I know about it.
Okay. See, I don't know enough. I know that it does have an online aspect, but I didn't know how it was going to affect it being on the Switch. So so to have a beta test, they got to be trying to stress test stuff and make sure everything gonna work.
Right.
So so yeah. Uh, I'm reading some of the comments under here. Let's see what they say. I'm happy to even be able to play Luigi's Mansion. I was waiting for GameCube games on the Wii U Virtual Console to play Luigi's Mansion. I'm with you. But to me, when you got something new out, that's what happened to me. Nintendo did this with the Wii U. When games would have made sense on the Wii U, they put them on the 3DS. Now you have a system that's selling crazy like the Switch, and you have the 3DS who is still doing good, but it's the old thing. You got a successful system that's not only replacing it and it replaced the home console. Why not put it there where it'll cause even more people to gravitate over to that platform rather than having to go back to the 3DS to play this game that would lead people, and it probably would be a system seller for the Switch. That's what I'm saying. But I feel you. But yeah, man, I guess they need to stress test the system to see how it's working. But the game looked good, man. I saw Digital Foundry or somebody did a comparison from the original to the Switch version, and it's nice looking, man. It's a nice looking game for the Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you ever played Dark Souls, or are you into those titles?
No, I don't play those, as they call them, those rage games. The games are so difficult it makes you rage, and it's like those are, I think, what they call them, the get good games. They're they're so difficult to beat. And the whole reason of the game that exists is just to make it difficult. Just like they used to do with the Ninja Gaidens. You know that
Right.
he used to laugh at Americans being upset at how difficult the game was. So I mean, Dark Souls kind of follows in that same line of gaming, and it's not. That's not. I play games to relax. I don't need to showcase how good I am with the sticks. I play games to relax and enjoy and have a multiplayer competitive aspect. I don't need all that.
Let me throw this in here. This live out of the chat. Liquid Metal said, "I need to say this. Can we all agree on the fact that Nintendo Direct showed more in 30 minutes than Inside Xbox showed?" Let me say it again. Nintendo Direct showed more in 30 minutes than Xbox showed in 2 hours. Yes. Actually, I have to agree, bro. Yeah, they did. Nintendo does manage to cram in a lot of information. Sometimes they show more in 12 minutes than a lot of these bigger conferences show in 2 hours. So, because that mini direct, they showed almost 15, 20 games in that mini direct. But anyway, getting back to the conversations. Yeah, I'm with you, but I do want to give Dark Souls a try. I almost bought, was it Bloodborne on the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, Bloodborne.
I almost bought it, but I didn't know if I wanted to torture myself like that with a game with they say that's that hard. But I might give Dark Souls a try now that I can take it with me on the go. I thought that was a good announcement in the direct.
It was a unexpected game to come to Nintendo.
Well, it was already announced for the Nintendo. They were just showing amiibo.
No. I'm referring to that the game itself is not your traditional Nintendo game. Is what I'm trying to refer to.
Okay.
It's
All
not
right.
it's not a game that you traditionally will associate with Nintendo gamers.
Right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. So let's move on. So this Sushi Striker, the way of the Shadut Shahido. Is that how you say that?
I don't know how you
Shahido.
say that word.
Well, anyway, I I couldn't figure out what was going on to tell you if I liked it or not. I couldn't put together nothing that was going on the screen to give you my opinion on it. So we'll move past it. It looked like it's some. It's like it's a multiplayer. It says here. It says the way of Shahido is a fast-paced action game where you match color plates and types of sushi to hurl tall stacks
Bruh,
of plates at your
bruh,
opponent.
bruh, bruh,
What?
bruh, bruh. Just stop.
Okay, let's
It's a
move on.
Japanese game. It's a game of Japanese okay. Can we leave it at that? This is not made for American audience. Well, sorry, it is not made. It's not mainly made for American audience. Americans may play this, but you know what who this game is for. This game is not for us.
Right, you're
This,
right. Because I was
bruh,
sitting there like, I ain't finna play this game, man.
bruh,
But it
no.
could be fun, bro. It could be fun.
I don't doubt it, but this game fits more in the Japanese culture, not just because it's sushi. Let's change that. I don't believe that, but like the Cooking Mama games,
Yeah, you're right.
it's very similar to the Cooking Mama's games. It's not really made for American audience. Yes, Americans are going to buy it and play it, but we're not the main draw in the audience when it comes to this game. So
True, that's true.
You can continue.
All right, so let's move on. So Octopath Traveler was the next game that they announced. Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. This game looking good, and I ain't even into RPGs, and especially, but the art style, this whole 2D, 3D, HD, pixelated, but HD art style that it got. The more I see this game, because when I played the demo, it didn't look near as good as what it's looking like now. So, and it was kind of interesting. Like I said, the RPG elements of it, I still got to learn because I ain't really into those type of RPGs. So, it was out of my normal game experience. But it's looking good though. I don't know how you feel about those type of games.
You can keep it.
Well, you gonna offend. I need to go over into this comment section, see what they saying, because Octopath Traveler is one of the big games.
Well,
bro.
my boy, my homie Cornelius, I think just called me a racist.
You was playing Nintendo racist.
Because I think he called me racist about the because I called it Japanese game. It's not made for us.
Oh, okay.
Me a racist.
Well, that game ain't for us, man. When I was looking at that game, I was like, okay, Nintendo, this looked like it could be fun if I could understand what's going on, but just in this small little section, I couldn't get with it.
Yeah.
But Octopath Traveler got my interest. Like I said, I'm not a RPG, especially those type of JRPGs. I'm not that type of gamer. This is the same dude that really didn't buy none of the what is it? Xenoblades. I'm really not into RPGs that much. So, but I might give this a whirl. I'm not for sure. Depending on the price and where I'm and what's out at the time, I might give it a go. So the next game was Travis Strikes Again.
Oh man, you ain't let me talk about the game, man.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Man, I ain't playing that crap, man. You go.
Oh, dude, you dirty.
No, man, like you said, I don't like the whole Final Fantasy 1-2 type words on the screen. It's like I've never played Final Fantasy. I don't like. Man, what are you doing over there?
Oh, my bad. I'm eating like you usually do. Let me stop.
Hey, bro, you crunching super hard, bro.
All right, I'm done. That's my cookie, man. I'm trying to eat my little cookie.
No, man, I've never played Final Fantasy. I have no draw to those type of games, man. And this looks, it's not Final Fantasy, but it looks in a similar fashion of the older Final Fantasy game, and I
Well, it's
didn't
made by
care.
Square Enix.
Hold on, my boy Cornelius hit me with the too much reading again.
Yeah, that's what I was finna. He just stole it from God. Said, what basically what K Bum was telling you guys, he don't like to read. So if you ain't gonna you ain't gonna give him some audible audio, he ain't trying to play your game. If you gonna make him read some text on the screen,
sorry,
you can
bro.
keep it.
I don't got time to read a book. I'm playing video games, not reading a book. Get some voice acting in there.
No, I mean, yeah. Now, K-Bum, you heard what Liquid Metal just said. He said, "Don't act like black people don't know about sushi. You know, you be on that sushi, man. I ain't on sushi like that. I don't do sushi."
That was the second date I ever took my wife on was sushi. The second date when we were dating, the second date that we ever went, because we had never had sushi. We went and had it together. That was our second date we ever had. And me and the wife love sushi to this day. So that's how we do it. We do love some sushi.
We don't eat sushi over here. We eat fried. That's me and my wife went on our first date. We ate fried stuff. We can keep all that sushi. That seaweed wrap and rice and whatever.
Hey, you got to get cultured, bro. Get cultured.
You know what though? I had a real bad misconception about sushi. I thought it was all raw fish. I didn't know they had some that wasn't actually raw fish.
Yeah, not all
Unless
of it, bro.
On it. Okay.
Yeah, no, all of it is not raw, bro. Only you can go get your California roll, go get your sweet potato roll, get your shrimp tempura, go get your Philly roll.
The shrimp tempura. This dude be taking us out to eat, man, and be saying all the names of the food.
I gets down with that sushi, man. So that's octopus and everything, man. I gets down. That's how I do.
Nah, see, you braver than me. You braver than I, because we went to old place and you was in there eating. What was that you ate? Catapultles. So what did you say? It was when we was down at Bazaars. What was that you ate?
Etouffee.
Etouffee. There it is. Etouffee. What is that?
Shrimp etouffee. It's like a Cajun curry.
Yeah, man, he was eating all that stuff, man. Alligators and frogs. Like, man, give me some chicken.
It gets real.
Anyway, yeah. So let's move on to this Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think, because I was confused by what I was seeing, man. This was not what I was thinking, but I know it's not an actual No More Heroes sequel. It's in the what would you call the world of No More Heroes?
The universe.
Yeah, in the universe, but it's not an actual No More Heroes game. But I don't know if I was feeling this, dude. I really don't. I don't know if I was feeling what they showed with this game. It kind of killed my hype for it.
Say what?
It did, man. I mean, I like No More Heroes. I thought it was a cool game. My wife thought I was kind of perverted for playing it. When you got to do literally when you have to power up to your sword by doing a certain motion, that did look kind of suspect. But
word.
I don't know how to feel about it. Let me see what Cornelius said. People complain about it and don't know about the game. No More Heroes was different. I want to see the finished game. I must say it looked creative. That's Liquid Metal. I'm with y'all. I got to see more. I ain't convinced. I ain't just going to jump and say, oh, this is great. Some of the stuff I saw I didn't like. Other parts I did like. So I don't know what the game is trying to be yet. I don't know where it's trying to go. And right now I'm unsure if it's going to work for me. That's what I would say. Go ahead, K-Bum.
No, I didn't watch it, man. Cause I didn't watch that piece. I didn't care too much for it because I actually never played No More Heroes. And what that Sudoku 51 or Sudo 51? What's his name?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There he is, Keith Norris. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Yeah, I know he'll be able to talk to us way more than I would be able to. But I didn't care. I mean, I watched. Even though I didn't have a Nintendo system at that time, I'm still a gamer. So I watched the videos for the No More Heroes, and it didn't interest me at all. And so I haven't really care about the franchise at all. So when this came up, I didn't even flinch. with the newer one. So I didn't watch
Right.
the video for it. So I couldn't even tell you about it.
Yeah, we talking about the No More Heroes. What was the name of the game? Hold up, let me go back.
Travis Strikes.
Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes. Like, what did you think about it? And it's pseudo 51 K bum that you was that's what it is.
I was close enough.
Okay, what did you think about the game, man? Did you feel like it was like what they showed? Was you feeling the key?
Yeah, I actually thought it was pretty cool. It had a mix of like Fury with the boss battles and just some top down fighting and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I think it's different from your typical No More Heroes. So for anybody who's trying to go into it thinking that's how the game is, it's not. But I think it's just a different style. I think every game deserves a different style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like it.
Yeah, I would say I'm still in the valley of show me more right now. Like I said, I saw things I like, other things I was concerned about, other things I just know I wouldn't care for. But I don't know enough about it to give it a real what I think of. I'm show me more. That's where I'm at. Just show me a little bit more, and I might be convinced.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think in it like online co-op or something like that. I thought I saw.
Say it again.
Is it online co-op? Is it an option?
Yeah, I don't know if it's online. I think it is online co-op aspects. Let me look at the description. Hold on, let me go back because I got all this down here. So it says the much awaited No More Heroes sequel was showcased during the Nintendo Direct presentation. It sports 7 different game types and a co-op multiplayer mode where you share Joy-Con controllers. So I don't know if it's online co-op or local co-op. I don't know which one it is. So, but yeah, but 7 different game modes.
All in all, exactly. And I think it's just a good thing to have the variety until we get the next No More Heroes.
Okay. I'm with you. That's what I said. Let's show me more. That wasn't enough to convince me that I want it. But but if you show me more, it might cause me to want it.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Now, I'm gonna say what I said before since Keith is here. Some in the background of somebody's video. I don't know who it is. Okay. All right, good. Okay, as long as somebody, I was just trying to figure out. So anyway, even though I didn't play Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Wii U, I probably might get it for the Switch depending on the price. But to me, I don't feel like this was a necessary port. Somebody getting mad, boy.
I'm sorry. I'm outside, and the kids over there playing. So let me just mute.
No, you good? Okay. So, to me, what would have made more sense if they would have just, brought over Mario 3D World and maybe added Captain Toad onto that as a bonus game and sold it to us for $49.99 or something. Keith, but I mean, hey, I don't know.
I'm actually cool with that idea to bring over Mario 3D World, but Toad Treasure Tracker was actually a pretty good game, and it's a perfect on-the-go game. So to me, it makes perfect sense. If you never played it, definitely play it.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the on-the-go part, touchscreen.
But you're right about the price, though. You can't come out talking about some $59.99 talking about because you can take it on the go. Because I think the original game was like $40.
Yeah, it was $39.99. So yeah, $40.
So you got to at least come in cheaper or at the same price. But it's the perfect on-the-go game. It's a real good game.
Yeah, if the price is right, I might cop it. But I don't know. Go ahead, K-Bun. What you think?
You really expect me to comment about this game?
Oh, let's move on. Let me ask you this, Keith. K-Bun already is a platformer. He ain't looking for that. So anyway, let me ask you this, man, because you wasn't here when we talked about it, and I don't know if you was listening. But how did you feel when Nintendo show Luigi's Mansion remake for the 3DS. Did you feel like that was a missed opportunity, or was you cool with it?
Definitely a missed opportunity. They could have got both of those games on Switch in HD.
Okay.
I don't know, when the first half of that direct, I was like, man, they still showing so much love to the 3DS, which is cool. They still make a lot of money off the 3DS. I can't knock the business, but it's like, man, let's go ahead and shift focus. But I get it; it's all about money. But I think the Switch is now ready and prime and ready to get all those games, and it definitely was a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you agree. You was right in line with me. So let's move on. So the next game they showed, excuse me, was Undertale. I really don't know what this is. Do y'all know? Are you familiar with it?
I remember it's like a indie game, isn't it? I think it's an indie game. I never really paid attention to it.
That's all it's saying. It's an indie title. I just don't remember how it looked.
Yeah, I never played it. Never was interested in it.
Anyway. Okay, so we'll move. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy coming July. So this is the trilogy that was remastered for the PlayStation 4 is now coming. What you think about that, K-Bomb? Then Keith.
What the Sony guys supposed to care about Crash Bandicoot? Is that what you're saying? Is that?
I mean, it was the original PlayStation game, bro. It was on the PlayStation. Now, come on now.
Man, I didn't. What kind of game is that?
It's a PlayStation game.
What kind of game is that?
A PlayStation game, bro.
Nah, player. What kind of game is that?
It's a run and gun.
It's a platformer. Do you think that I don't care if it's a Sony only title or not. It is a platformer, bruh. I don't play platformers. I am not lying when I tell you. I don't care if it was a Sony. He was the mascot of Sony, and I didn't play that game. I'm like, you guys understand? I'm not saying it because I don't like Nintendo or I didn't like Nintendo games. I say I don't like platformers. I don't care what system you own. I don't like platformers. I've tried. So the fact that it's come, and that's why I don't know how to feel about this remaster. When they showed it at the Sony conference that they were remastering it, I was like, okay, can you move to something else, please? Because it doesn't. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't I don't even know how to initiate the conversation about if I should like it or not because I'm so against platformers and you're bringing an old platformer. Like I don't care. And so I guess I'll say I'm happy for the people who do care because this is hard for me too. But it's good that again more games for the Switch is good. And platformers are some of the best games to play while you're on the go. You can pause it. What was that?
No, I said okay. I just said okay.
That's my thought.
It used to be original to the PlayStation. Well, not original.
It was
exclusive on the PlayStation. It was the mascot of the Sony brand.
I don't
now it's going everywhere else. I was just curious what you thought, K-Bone. That's all.
Nah, bro. Good for Switch owners. I don't care about Crash Bandicoot. It could have came out 20 times. Could have never came out. I would never knew the difference.
I'm gonna say this. Nintendo always gets the last laugh. Remember them Sonic commercials? Now Sonic on the GameCube, Sonic on the Game Boy Advance, all them Crash Bandicoot commercials sending us out of Nintendo. Guess what? Now you finna be on the Nintendo platform. Nintendo
Yeah, we all knew this was coming. I know a lot of folks swore up and down that this game would not see the light on any other platform, but anybody who had any common sense knew this game was going to leave the PlayStation and go to all the other platforms. It's going to eventually show up on the Xbox too. But yeah, it was cool to see that, man. It looked cool. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I never was a Crash Bandicoot fan. I never really liked it. So guess I was too Mario biased, I guess. I don't know.
No, but it's really not that fun to me.
Yeah, it ain't never really been fun to me. I did like the stages where you was running from the rocks or whatever was chasing you, but it was so broken you couldn't see where you needed to jump next, and half the time you was just jumping and hoping that you land on something as the screen coming to view. So I ain't never really been a Crash Bandicoot fan anyway. So we can move on. Let's go to the next one. But Keith, you gave your opinion on you, didn't you?
Oh, I'm not getting it.
Okay, that's all. That's all that matters. So, Little Nightmares Complete Edition. Now, I don't know much about this game, Keith. If you know more, I'll let you take it, man, and talk about it. I don't really know what it is.
It reminds me of like Limbo and the game after Limbo.
Limbo and there's one with the spider. Was Limbo the one with the spider?
I think so. But it reminds me of those type of indie type games.
Limbo or Lambo? Limbo?
I can't remember the other one.
Yeah,
Limbo.
Yeah.
I know that game. That was a black and white game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was another one like that too, though.
Yeah, that was cool. So this is like that.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Okay.
And I heard it was pretty good. Had a nice story that you had to figure out, and it kind of okay. Here's an example. You remember Ocarina of Time where you had to sneak into the castle?
Yeah,
it feels like that. Like it's a big game of like sneaking and trying not to get caught.
Okay, all right. I might do a little bit more research on it to see if that's something I'll be interested in. But that's cool. It wasn't like I said. It was a lot of decent announcements here. A few forgettable ones, but so far it's been all right. So let's move on. K-Bun, did you want to add anything to that, or we keep going?
You can keep going.
So South Park, the fractured butthole. Do y'all have a fractured butthole? Anyway, the fractured butthole is coming to the Switch, which this was leaked and rumored for a while. So to see that Ubisoft is bringing it over, that's pretty cool. It ain't nothing I'm into, though. I'm not going to front. I ain't into these type of games.
Yeah, I'm good on it. It was a surprise, though. Even though it was leaked and rumored, but it was still a surprise to see a game like that come to the Switch. But it makes sense. You know, Ubisoft is showing a lot of support.
But back in the day, a few of these South Park games showed up on other Nintendo platforms, that was edgy and raunchy like this one.
I was just talking about the newer style ones.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, though. I remember playing that one on the N64.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
Right. K-Bun?
Yeah, so I know we kind of said it was a surprise, but I think Keith kind of said it best. This is kind of a continuation of because this is Ubisoft, right? This is Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's Ubisoft.
This is a continuation of Ubisoft showing their support for the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, this was a big game for them. This was a big game this is one of their bigger games in the last, I guess, year or so.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Yep.
Yeah, so that's a good pickup. Can't knock that.
No, they can't. I mean, it's good to have quality. Like I don't know. I assume this is a quality game because I don't get the South Park humor, so I've never played it. But I've heard that it's a quality game. So it's good the fact that they can get quality games over. But the ultimate goal is to get these games released at the same time. I guess that's the ultimate goal. But it's good to be able to get these games actually on the system and just get it into Nintendo fans' hands. So when they do bring the new ones to the come out, that they can also bring it to the Switch and Nintendo systems as well. So.
Yeah, my thing was South Park, man. They do be funny. They jokes be funny, but it be stuff I don't know if I should be laughing about. like sometimes they be having topics and I'm like, man, this is funny, but I don't think I should be like when they be making fun of cripples and they be knocking them over or knocking they canes and stuff out their hands and all kind of stuff they be doing. I'll be like, dude, I can't lie, it is funny, but I don't think I should be laughing at none of this stuff. But yeah, that's cool. That's a cool pickup. I think that's a real good pickup for Nintendo.
And also what it does, it also starts to change the narrative of Nintendo systems. of them only getting or only, I mean, part of the narrative that I know that, that it's a main system of just, platformers and first party games, but and that they don't put that you don't see too many controversial games on the system. You may see one or two. Because I know we saw the one game that was in black and white that had the blood. I forget the name of that game. On the Wii system, I believe it was black and white.
Oh, you talking about what was that game called? The one where the dude was killing every.
Yeah,
it's made by it's made by Platinum Games.
Yeah, Platinum, right? Yeah, Platinum.
What's that game, Keith?
Killer 7?
No, the one where the dude was a dude. He was a big buff
Mad
dude.
World. Everybody in the comment section
is
better than all of you guys. They're better than
look, you went to the Wii. I couldn't remember much. Mad World. There you go. That's it.
But what it does, it helps change the narrative of the narrative that is accepted by some of the mainstream people about Nintendo system is that, it's more of a kiddie thing, and they don't put any controversial stuff on there, and it's more of try to keep it safe and stuff like that. But having stuff like Dark Souls and South Park and some of the other games is kind of changed, and I guess them forcing bigger boobs on Bayonetta kind of changes the narrative of Nintendo system strictly being
make them bigger.
Strictly being
big old bitties. Put some more tig in them bitties. Anyway,
right. It changed the narrative. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'm messing with you, man. I ain't mean to throw you off, bro. But they did say put some more tig in them bitties. I ain't gonna lie, they did do that.
Miyamoto was over there with his thumb out like, make it bigger.
But Keith, you got anything you want to add to that, bro? Or we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
All right, so ARMS.
Wait. I did have another statement. So with the addition of games like the Fractured Butthole and Dark Souls,
the Fractured Butthole.
What about stuff like GTA? You think you can see that coming?
I think it's on the way, bro. Like, I'm honest to God, I think GTA 5 is coming to the Switch, man. I think that's gonna be a E3 announcement. That's coming. That's coming, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that game coming. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said, is that really something to still be excited about? Now, granted, I know GTA 5 is still one of the top selling games since 2013.
Yeah,
it's still selling.
It's ridiculous.
But are we really gonna celebrate that? I mean,
no, I'm not celebrating it, but yeah.
A GTA game. Yeah, that's a big. Like I said, but what the end goal is to have these games released at the same time. But if you can, what you can do is start somewhere, which is just getting it over, and then let the end goal be getting them released at the same time. Get that parity within the systems. That's where you want to go. So I mean, you celebrate the small wins and in preparation for the bigger wins.
Yeah, and I think a Grand Theft Auto 5, and looking at how well it's selling, will trend well on the Switch because of that ability to take it with you. It will trend well, and I think it will set up Nintendo to, like K-Bomb saying, so when the next Grand Theft Auto 5, whatever 6 come out, then it's more likely that game will release date and date with the other version. So, because Rockstar was testing the Switch with what's that game? I got it in there. LA Noire. They was basically that was a test run to see could the system handle a game of that magnitude. So I see it coming. I think an announcement for it to be summer, E3 or something like that. But let's move on to this next one, man, because it's trying to get out of these games and talk about the reactions that we've seen about all this stuff and give my thoughts on that. So this ARMS US and Canada Online Open Tournament. Can we all say, can we all be honest? Can we all be honest, man? We done with the ARMS game, bro. We done, man. I think we done. If we ain't done, in the comment section, let me know. Are we done with ARMS? I think we are. I think we done with ARMS, man. Go ahead, kid. Whoever want to bring up.
I don't have anything to say to this.
Man, I think we done, bro. I know Nintendo trying their best to keep this game alive. The only thing they can do for this game to me is make it a wrestling game. Take the elastic arms out. Take these same characters, put them in a wrestling ring. Give us the AKI wrestling moves, or like Big with Def Jam Vendetta. Give us those move sets. And call it a day. I just think it's a done game, man. I really do.
Leave the arms in there. You just make it a silly looking wrestling game.
Active Gamer Life said we need legs.
We need arms. That's the sequel. Arms and legs.
but I think we done, bro. Like that's what they need to do. Change, because these characters, like the Mummy and Spring Man and old girl with the black girl that everybody was in love with.
Thick.
I think she gonna be a smash.
Yeah, like just make it into a wrestling game, man. I think it'll work that way. I really do.
That'd be dope.
K-Bum, anything you want to talk about Arms? I know that's one of your favorite games. Go ahead if you want to say anything else with it.
So this is what we doing today?
Okay.
This is what we doing today, bro.
So let's move on, man. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I guess we got the release date, May 18th. Anybody tripping off of this?
Was this Zelda / Death Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay, you keep that.
Keith, did you ever play this on the Wii U?
I played a demo at Best Buy. It wasn't for me, but I know a lot of people are excited about it.
Okay.
Yeah, this
is one of them games that I thought I was gonna want to get. The more I watched it, the more I was like, I don't think that's for me. I'm in agreement with both you guys. I ain't knocking nobody who want to play it and who want to play it again, but this definitely not a pickup for me. So, but that's cool that it's there for those who want to play it. So no knocking it, and it got some DLC coming to it too. So that's cool. So let's move on. Mario Tennis Aces.
Dope.
This game look good, man.
Look real good.
Yeah, this game look good, bro. June 22, June 22nd, it would be bought. Definitely. K-Bum, what you think?
So, to be honest with you, I am a fan of Mario Tennis.
You're just a sports fan in general, man.
I've liked the kind of I've always liked Mario Tennis. In the emulators that I've had back in the days, the Nintendo / Game Boy stuff emulators I used to play. The main game I used to play was I think I played Pokemon, and I played Mario Tennis on the emulators. Like, no joke. That was the games I played, was Mario Tennis and Pokemon. So it looks good, and I'll probably be on one of my games to rent.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting it. That's happening. The game look good, man. Like, Keith, what's your verdict, man?
Yeah, that's definitely a solid pickup. I liked all the little things that they did in it, and it has online multiplayer. So they finally got that portion right. The characters look good. The controls look tight. The fact that you can do like a smash type of hit with the rackets and you still may not be successful. I think that's pretty good.
Now, what did you think about the whole mode where you can play almost like the Wii? You think that mode was cool?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought that was dope, too. You wanted to kind of get that Wii Sports Tennis type gameplay going on. You can, too. That was kind of dope, too. Yeah, this was definitely a highlight of the show, or of the Direct. It definitely stood out. And it was cool that Nintendo kind of made put more emphasis on his title, even in promoting the whole direct itself. So that was pretty dope. So let's get to some of the stuff I was not expecting. So Splatoon 2 version 3.0, this new update for Splatoon 2 that is coming in April. There will be new gear stages, playable octolings, and more. And paid DLC expansion is also set to release this summer, and it includes new single player levels. What did you think? I thought it was dope.
Hey, any new content from Splatoon is good to me. Even though I haven't played it in a while, it's still a good pickup. Splatoon is still getting content. I didn't get a chance to know the details on the stuff. Let me just look it up. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, well, you got the DLC has a new single player, like a new take on the single player with one of the Octoling girls, and it's gonna show more about the storyline, what's going on with different characters, how they got to where they are, like a little bit more in depth on who these characters are and who these agents are. And Grandpa, I think that's his name. Is it Grand? How you say his name?
It's not Grandpa. It's
something. Comment section, save us once again. We undrew a blank. But anyway, so you're supposed to find out more about these characters through this paid DLC. So
okay.
It looks cool to me, man.
I remember. Yeah, this is what we've been waiting on though, because people have been wanting to play Octolings and stuff in online multiplayer too.
Yeah.
I remember when I was watching the little story and how it was all like a mystery. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool for $20.
Yeah. And I'm just finding out, reading the thing they saying. I see Active saying it, Heart and Soul saying it. They basically gonna have 80 new levels. Basically, that's crazy. I didn't know that. 80 new levels. No, wait a minute. They talking about which one are they talking about? Yeah, 80 new levels in Splatoon 2. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
No, they're talking about like the level, like leveling up your character, I believe.
Okay.
They raised the level cap, I believe, on the characters. I believe was one of the things.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know they had. Like, so the cap is lifted higher.
Yeah.
So we'll still get free stuff. So why complain about $20 for 80 new levels? 80 new levels. So it is levels, right?
It's not boards. It's not boards. We're not talking about like the board.
Oh, ranks. It's ranks. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, dang, I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Nintendo giving us that for $20. I was like, 80 new levels for $20. Nintendo is really loving us right now. But yeah, I thought all what we saw in there was dope. I thought that was dope.
No, according to Red Knight, that's right now.
What'd you say, Keith?
Excuse me. I said according to Red Knight, that's right. He said it's 80 stages. The level cap is 100.
Okay, so yeah, so that's dope. I didn't know that. That's information I didn't know. I didn't know it was 80 new stages. So we shall see when the DLC come out. We shall see in the DLC. Anyway, that was dope, Ryan. Y'all didn't catch it, but anyway, let's move on.
Hey man, you ain't asking about my opinion, bro.
Why you gotta hate? Oh, go ahead, K-Bone. Go ahead, bro.
You gonna skip over me, man? I done played the game now. I'm got to.
I thought you said something. I want for sure. Go ahead.
You ain't give me my space. Give me my time. No, the thing is, I like to see the fact that Nintendo is going with some of this. The industry, how the industry is going, which is a continuation of supporting a game well after release, and the fact that a first-party Nintendo game is also following the standard of continuing to support games well after release. I think that's pretty cool. I think the more you get, the better. It just continues to make expand the the life cycle of the game, and continue to give people who bought this game new life. And even if it's a new deal, even if it's a paid DLC, if it has, if it's worth it, then it's no problem to having extra paid DLC as long as it's worth it. As long as they didn't short you and give you half a game at the beginning just to charge you in the back end, then I'm okay with DLC, paid DLC. As long as they don't take out of the game and put it in the DLC, they give you actually more. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, to me, and $20 for 80 stages and a cap of 100, dude, that's dope, man. Ain't nothing to be remotely crying about. I mean, because everything I saw in the promotion for it was dope. I thought it was real dope. I liked how she was walking through the subway. I mean, not the train. What's the subway station and everything. It was pretty cool, man. So I'm interested in seeing where this is finna take us. It looked like it's more fleshed out than any other two single player storylines. So I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this. So, but yeah. So anyway, moving on. Keith, you got anything else you want to add to that before we move to this last thing and go to another topic after that?
No, we're good.
So sticking with this. They was about to wrap up the direct, and of course, in familiar Nintendo fashion, there's always something they hold to the end, and right before they end, they say, "Well, hold up, we got one more thing." So it opens up with the original animation for the original Splatoon. It almost looked like when they first showed us Splatoon the first time. And they running and jumping and shooting at each other and jumping into the ink and turning into squids and coming back out. And as I was sitting there watching, I was like, man, this is Smash Bros. I was like, this is Smash Bros. I was like, I'm waiting for this logo to show up. So as she looks up, you see the logo in her eyeball. And the Smash logo show up. But something was very unique and peculiar about this, man, that got me wondering if this is a brand new Smash. They got the Breath of the Wild link there, bro. That was the Breath of the Wild link.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mario silhouette looked like it possibly could be a more modern, even possibly the Mario in Odyssey with Cappy. So, first of all, let's throw that Keith and then I come to UK, Bum. What did you think of this whole Smash announcement?
All right, when I first saw it, I thought they were going to bring Splatoon 1 over. But I got to thinking, I was like, that really don't make sense. Splatoon 2 is a better game. And I was like, that don't make sense. But I'm just watching it. Didn't know what was going on. I thought it was a pretty dope the way they announced it. It got everybody like surprised. They just got through talking about Splatoon. You're like, more Splatoon? Like, I'm good now. Y'all have satisfied me. So when I saw the little thing there, I was like, oh, snap, Smash. But for me personally, since I'm not really that big into Smash like I used to be, I wasn't that excited. But I'm happy that this game is finally coming. It's coming 2018. So this is a big deal. And I can't wait. Even though I'm not really excited about playing it, I can't wait to see who's all in it. I know on the internet you can look and people are already trying to figure out who's going to be in it. Talking about the silhouettes and stuff. But you can't tell right now. But I want to see what the squid. I want to see what their powers are going to be, what their moves are going to be. But yeah, I think it's a good.
No, I was going to say I know a lot of people petitioning for Bayonetta to be taken out. I haven't played with Bayonetta yet, so they say she's broken, but that's one person they definitely don't want in there. But I don't think that's going to happen. But go ahead though.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much it. So yeah, I think it's a brand new game, just like you. I don't think this is a port. So.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a port. I think Nintendo is very intentional about how they do stuff. If this is not a direct port, we know at least it's not that. This is going to be either an enhanced port or a brand new game. Like I would say, either enhanced like Splatoon 2 to Splatoon 1, or just a brand new game. And it's been long enough between the last Smash, they had enough time to make a new one, so it would make more sense to just make a new one to me. But go ahead, okay, Bob. So the answer, Red Knight, I think it's a new game, or at the very least, an enhanced version of what is going to be an improved upon version of that. But go ahead, K-Bon.
So I don't know if you guys remember, we had a conversation. I don't know if it was this year or last year, and we were talking about the Nintendo Online service, and we were talking about, and Level, you brought up the conversation of which game would you want to see, or which game should they release to go along with their online service. And the game that I said when we had that conversation was they should release a Smash to go along with their online service to get people to hop on the online service. Because if you want people to pay money for your online service, you have to give them a reason to pay that money. And I thought an online Smash would do that.
You're right on the money.
And now seeing Smash, that they introduced Smash, not only Smash for 2018, I'm almost thinking that's what they're going to do. They're going to couple the unpaid online service, because then they push it back.
Say it again. No, they push it to September.
September.
Yeah,
which is perfectly a good enough time to drop Smash in October.
Right. True.
So I'm really thinking that they're going to couple even in September. I believe Splatoon comes out in October. I believe something like that. I know when it came out, and so August Splatoon did, but not this one. But I think the last one, something like that. No, this one did. So I definitely think that that's what they can do. That they can release this Smash as a kind of an incentive for people to hop into their online service, because I think this is one of the best games that they can showcase. For people to go ahead and bite the bullet and pay for online so that they can play Smash against their bros.
Yeah, I agree. You're making an interesting point, because this was a big enough announcement that easily could have been saved for E3 time frame, for an E3 reveal. So for them to reveal it now suggests to me that they're trying to release it earlier than the end of the year. So, with the online services coming and they trying to get you to spend $20, Smash Bros. Would be the game that would cause people to jump on that bandwagon day one. So, K-Bon, you making a lot of sense with that. Hopefully, they got that online voice chat intact,
right?
Too, because you know you got Wolfenstein coming as well, which they didn't even. Anyway, we won't go there. But Keith, anything else you want to say about this, bro?
Well, just based on what you just said, this announcement could have been at E3, and my thing is like, what are they going to announce at E3 now? It's going to be, they already announced the Smash Brothers now. I mean, they got some stuff coming for us this year.
That's what it seemed like to me.
We thought year one was great. This year two is going to be incredible. Maybe
they have the momentum to make it incredible. Like, they have the momentum going into year two to make the Switch have an awesome year. So all they got to do is continue to put games out there. Because people are hungry.
Yeah, it seemed like to me, K-Bon, it seemed like, and I heard other folks echo what you said, man. And I think I tend to agree with you. Smash Bros. Would be the ideal title to entice folks to buy the online services. Even though, like one of the persons saying in the comment section, we haven't heard enough about what is being offered with the online service. But I'm pretty sure between now and E3, I don't think they want to make this announcement a part of E3. So I bet you either before E3 or after E3, what they're doing with the online service, they would have a direct for that. If I was Nintendo, I'd do it before E3. But knowing Nintendo, it would most likely be in between E3 and whenever they release the online service in September. So, but if they were smart, I would do it before E3 so that the companies, like any other game that's waiting on that announcement, can be announced at E3, and you ain't got to spend all the time explaining the online services at E3. You should explain it before E3 and let the companies that's going to bring their game over, like the Activisions with the Call of Duties and all those games that's going to come, which is going to come. Let them fill up your E3 with them titles. And I think that's what Nintendo's going to do. But so you're right, man. Smash Bros. Might be the game that's going to push the online service, and then Call of Duty might be the game that Nintendo bank for it after that. Like, because it's rumored that game coming. So I don't know, man. You hit a good topic.
I think of anybody. I think is this Treyarch's turn to do Call of Duty? Because I know they're usually the ones that do the Black Ops. I've really been following the development of Call of Duty because I think it's trash now. But Treyarch is the pretty much the best. So I think they may bring over. I would see them doing if the same guys who've been doing Black Ops. If it's the same guys, I would think that they would bring over to the Switch, if anybody.
Okay. Keith?
I'm sorry. I was talking to Phoenix Star 5000. He said it was a whole year and no online information. I'm looking back at the first year of the Switch, and I'm like, did it matter that there was no online information? The thing sold over 15 million. But that was a side note. So Black Ops. Well,
right.
I heard they were going to bring it back, like they weren't going to do anything futuristic.
It's kind of hard to hear you, bro.
Yeah, you kind of muffled up.
Are they going to keep going into the future, or are they going to stop doing that?
I don't think they give them too much detail on exactly what it is, but Black Ops, it did go back and forward. It went to the future, and not too far in the future, but it did some stuff in the 70s, and then it went to like present day. And I think they did go to the future. The second one did. So I don't know where they're taking this one though, to be honest.
So the question is whether or not this game is coming to the Switch.
What we're saying is that Level was saying that he thinks is going to be rumored to come to the Switch. And I was saying I believe that Black Ops 4 would be the one that comes to the Switch. I do.
Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it's rumored right now, and it's actually been heavily rumored. Like this game is coming. So, looking at how things is trending, and Nintendo trying to get an online service out September, shows me that they trying to set themselves up for those titles that weigh heavily, that pin heavily on online services in November, like the Call of Duties, the whatever coming from everybody else, like the Battlefields and all that stuff. You got to have your online services out there and explain before them games come out to make them games be able to sell to those who want to buy them games. So you got to get that information out there.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah.
So there was another topic. Before I go to this, let's go here, and then it might pop in my head and remember. So how did y'all feel the reactions that y'all were seeing? Do you feel like this Nintendo Direct got the proper reactions? Was it over? Was people going overboard? Or you feel like all the reactions for the most part was justified?
I would say justified.
Okay.
You got Smash Brothers announced. You got a bunch of other games, smaller games, but you got a bunch of other games. You got information. I don't know if y'all. Okay. You got information on what Suda's doing. You got a new amiibo with Dark Souls. The fact that Dark Souls is coming officially.
Yeah.
I think this is a good direct, and I think it's justified. Even if you never played these games, whether they're ports or not, Crash Bandicoot, you know what I mean? You just got a bunch of new content that you can use. I mean, you got to consider the fact that, like, us Nintendo fans who had the Wii U and we had to deal with droughts, and Nintendo was, showing us, hey, you don't have to deal with it no more. Here are some games, even if they're not the big, what's the game, Uncharted and stuff like that.
AAA titles.
Yeah, but they are AAA and they're all right. But you got stuff coming, so you don't have to worry like you used to for like, on a Nintendo platform. So I think it was a great direct if you put it in perspective.
Okay, all right. K-Bone?
I thought it was cool. I haven't seen anyone react on the matter and say, "Oh my God, this was the best thing ever." Nintendo does every direct the correct in the world. I haven't really seen anything like that. I saw people happy about the direct. I mean, yeah, this direct had a lot of games that we've seen before, games that we were expecting. But I thought it did a pretty good enough job of trying to get some new. But it wasn't the greatest direct. But it did have some surprises in there, which is cool. Um, so I mean I've seen mild reactions. I didn't see anyone go overboard. I didn't see anyone say this is the worst direct ever either. Um, so I
Mhm.
would say from the people that I've seen, the reactions that I've seen, I've seen it be. I would say that it's around where it should be. Like I said, I didn't observe anyone going bananas about it or anyone taking a giant dump on it either. And so that's why I would
Okay.
say it. I would put it in the realm of there were some realistic reactions to it. That from my point of view, like I said, it could be different.
Yeah, I would say I saw a few over the top reactions, but for the most part, most reaction was in to me was in the right place. I think it was a like Keith said when we talked about it in the afterwards. I asked him what he thought about it. He said it was decent. I thought the same thing. Smash Bros was a big announcement, bro. You can't knock that, and that's one of the biggest games in gaming. So for them to announce it, it did warrant some of the high praise that it got. But some cats is going a little over top, like, but of course, some of them go that way because they got to keep that thing going. But for the most part, I thought the reactions were cool. I didn't see any real negative reactions at all. So I thought it was pretty cool.
I,
So let
I
me,
did see the people. I guess I did see the people freaking out about the Smash announcement. It was a video of some people straight freaking out, flipping stuff because of the Smash announcement. But which is I'm not gonna complain about that because as a Sony fan, I like CGI videos that show my games. But I know from some people, their statement is if it isn't gameplay, there's no reason for me to get excited. But I go back to the fact that a Nintendo fan was mad over a title, was excited by the title screen. So if you can get excited by a title screen, I guess you can really get excited by a CGI trailer. So that's what I gotta say about that.
I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with it. So let's go do this. It's one thing. It's two things I wrote hit on, but I don't know if we got the time. But did any of y'all see the dude that was basically challenging some company to let him port a game over to the Switch? Can't remember what the game was. Do you know what I'm talking about, Keith?
Was that the Outlast guy?
It was
No.
it's some. I can't think of if the game that he was trying to port would hit my brain. I just can't remember the game.
It's not
Is a game.
Outlast.
No, it's not Outlast. It's I can't think of it. I can't think. I guess we had to pick that up. We had to pick that up another time because it's skipping my head. But it was basically he was asking a particular developer to let him port the game over to the Switch. Yeah, Monster Hunter. There it is. I don't know. A dude wants to port over Monster Hunter World to the Switch. He got a good track record from what I understand. And what is that? There it is. Who is this? Who got it down in the comment section? The same group that ported over Skyrim wants to port over Monster Hunter World. Thank you guys. That's why I need you guys. We don't know everything. Cable's thanking them. Thank you, Cornelius, and is that Craft Tail? Is that how you say that?
Scarf? Tell? Scars?
Something like that. Appreciate both of you guys for helping us out when we ain't got our thoughts together. But yeah, the team that ported over Skyrim wants to port over Monster Hunter World. Like, go ahead, Keith. What you think about that?
Question is, why didn't Capcom put it on the Switch in the first place?
Well, some say that they didn't know about the Switch at the time that they were working on Monster Hunter World, but rumored is it was Capcom who told Nintendo to put 4 gigs of RAM instead of 3. So I don't know how they didn't know about it. So anyway, but I'm not here to be the investigator. They supposedly didn't know about it at the time they was working on this game. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
If he could do it. But I'm in the mind frame of Capcom. They want to do it. I don't care about that whole we didn't know it existed because they got 2 Street Fighter ports there. Nah, he don't need to do it. We good.
K-Ball? You muted if you're talking. Oh, okay. I talk.
Yep.
I
was muted. My bad, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
You letting me know because we was about to get a whole conversation of silence. So I guess I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. So what's going on is there's a team, an outside team that wants to port over the code and everything from the Monster Hunter game over to the Switch.
Yes.
Is that correct?
The same team that ported over the Skyrim for the Switch wants to port Monster Hunter World, and they said they can do it.
Right. So I don't. How does that work when a third party team wants to port over somebody else's code? Like, doesn't Capcom have to give them the rights to the code to take it and then port it over and stuff like that?
I think they looking to get paid to do it, so Capcom will have to pay them to port the game over to the Switch because Capcom ain't gonna do it themselves. That's been made abundantly clear. Capcom ain't bringing the game over to the Switch. Okay. So this team is like, look, let us do it, pay us, and we'll do it, and we can do it. So the thing comes down to: does Capcom want to put does Capcom believe enough to take a game like Monster Hunter World and allow them and pay for its porting to the Switch? That's basically what it boils down to. And they bluff being called because this team saying they can do it. It's interesting, man. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I would say it's interesting to say the least. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it's very interesting.
Well, basically, I'm echoing to somebody, Mike, but basically what they saying is they basically calling Capcom's bluff, like Capcom saying that they can't get the game over. So there's like, basically let us do it. And we know it'll take work, but we can do it. So let us do it. So right. It's really putting Capcom in the hot seat. Like, you got a company here that's willing to do it, and they already improved themselves with Skyrim and other titles. Give them a shot with this title. So we'll see. It was one more thing, but I can't. I'm gonna let it go because we've been on here 2 hours.
I do have some I want.
Go ahead.
So I believe the game is Fortnite. Yeah, it's Fortnite. All right. Since Cornelius is talking about the cross play in the comment section, I'll go ahead and put this out there. So what do you guys think about what's going on with Fortnite and crossplay? So what they just introduced is Fortnite is on the iPhones and the Android devices, right? So you can play Fortnite on the iPhone and the Android devices, and we already believe that Fortnite is I believe is on the Xbox system, I believe, and is on PC and is on PlayStation. So what's going on is that these people can play Fortnite cross-platform. So everybody can play cross-platform except Sony people can play with iPhones, iPhone can play with PC, PC can play with Xbox. Everybody can play with each other except for PlayStation and Xbox owners. they can't play with each other.
Okay.
So that, like I said, so PC and PS4 people can play together. PC and Xbox player can play together, but PS4 and Sony owners can't play together. What do you guys think about that?
So so Sony is unwilling to work cross-platform with Microsoft.
But yeah, they're doing with everybody else, but they're not allowing it to connect to their PS4 owners to connect with Xbox Live players.
Sony being shady, man. They playing hardball. They being jerks, and it don't really make no sense. If you're gonna do it with every other platform, you might as well do it with Microsoft. Why not? What's the holdup? What's the hindrance? You already won this generation. If you talking about sales and dominance, you sold like 2-1 to the Xbox, maybe 3-1 if I'm not mistaken. So why continue to prolong this unwilling to work with this cross-platform dynamic? It ain't gonna hurt you. You dominating this generation. You dominating the sales. You got a large portion of the market. Why not play ball with Microsoft? Maybe because Microsoft came up with it and not them.
Sony like
you breaking up. Say it again, Keith. You broke up, so they ain't hear what you said.
I said, Sony act like they want some money for it. Like if Microsoft, if they want Xbox gamers,
yeah, bro, you still breaking up, bro.
Yeah. You said Sony wants some money for it, then you broke up.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I just said that Sony seemed like they want some money for it. Like they want, if Xbox owners want to play with us on our PlayStation, they gonna have to pay for it, and I think that's what Sony want. I don't think they're just gonna do it for free.
But you already getting paid by the subscribers who subscribe to your network. So Sony getting paid, Microsoft getting paid. Eventually, Nintendo will be getting paid. Only ones that's not paying for it is PC gamers. So Sony want to get paid on top of what they subscribers are paying for now.
But the thing is that Sony doesn't have has anything to do with the connection. Because what happened was old boy said they can do this like last year. The people who did the soccer card game. What is that?
Oh, you talking about what is that game?
The soccer.
It just came to the Switch.
Yeah, it just came to the Switch. It's
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Rocket League said this a long time ago that hey, we can have everybody on Rocket League play with each other. Xbox, PC, everybody. And Sony told them, nah, we cool. Thank you, Hart. And it's the same thing going on and someone Hart actually said it, that Sony is the leader here, and they're just saying, nah, we don't have to play with everybody because we number one right now. Which me as a Sony owner, I think I still think that's crap.
Wow, so basically, maybe Sony is repaying Microsoft for when they was acting like booties.
Right, and that's what Hard Soul was saying. Which
I see that. I just read what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're number one, and they're saying no, we control the destiny of this stuff because we're number one. We have the most owners, and so we're going to say no to you, which everyone else is trying to because Nintendo and Xbox is playing together with
Rocket League.
No, Minecraft.
And Rocket League. They do Rocket League too.
Okay, yeah, they're playing together, but Sony's is they're playing on everyone but Xbox at this point. So, I don't know. At me as a Sony owner, to be honest, I think that's crap. I would love to be able to unite the console gamers and not care about what system someone has and be able to play with my friends on any system.
You know how fast load or how fast you'd get in games if they did that?
Bruh, like if you had a game on the Switch and I prefer playing with the PlayStation controller, we can still play with each other, play against each
Right,
other.
that's what I'm saying.
Like to me, that's
Right,
dope, man. I don't know the
that's what I'm
problem.
saying. It'd be so fast because if you have more people you have the availability to link up with more people, so you won't have to wait as long to get in these games because you got more pools to pull from. Like if you ain't got enough people, if you got all the different networks to pull from, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and PC, and at any given time you could be playing with a dude from that's playing on the Xbox, a dude playing on the PC, a dude playing on the Switch, a dude playing on the 4. Your game's gonna be you're gonna be having matches way faster. And that'd be dope, man. If, to me, the competitive will go, the competition to go through the roof that way. So, yeah, that's cool. I think they should do it. I don't know why Sony. I mean, listen to what old dude said. I think it was who said that again.
I think Heart and Soul said that.
Yeah, Heart and Soul. What he said is being market leader. Microsoft declined crossplay when they were market leader. So. Basically, since they leading and they got the most people playing on their network, I guess it's make more business sense to force them to have to buy, to force newcomers to have to buy an Xbox or choose to buy an Xbox because of the community that they built, or now Sony because of the community they have online. You like I said, it's more people there to play with, so you most likely would go there over Microsoft. So, but if you open it up, then you don't have to include that into your decision making. Like I ain't got to worry about who owns what because I can play with everybody, no matter what system I buy. That's what they should do, though. They should make that mandatory. You must let these people play with whomever they want to. If our game is cross-play available, you must let them play cross-play, no matter what. Third party should demand that. If you want our game, let us do crossplay.
Yeah, I think that also would lie. Also, if they see us as gamers push that agenda, I think that's kind of how you get that. Is if us gamers are telling these third parties and telling these console makers that, hey, this is what we want for our games. We want to be able to play with anyone and push that agenda, just like we did with, how all the gamers gathered together and pushed the agenda about no loot boxes and how we got that changed so quick. I think if we unite together for that same purpose of uniting about crossplay and saying that, hey, we want crossplay regardless, and this is what we do if you don't give it to us. I think if we take that stance, we can get that, because I think that's better for the consumer. It's crossplay.
I agree. Let me ask this, then we get out of here. I don't know if Keith heard about this. I don't know if you saw it either. And we can go into more details on it on the next podcast. But supposedly, Retro Studios, one of the developers working on a particular game, they updated their LinkedIn page. And in the description, it describes a game that is open world, heavy story driven. That will sound like something that you would hear about on a Sony system, like an Uncharted, Last of Us narrated type game. They say it's a big title, a grand title that they working on. Keith, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about it. I forgot who it was. A YouTuber I saw. That would be cold if that's if that's true. Whatever they're working on, I hope it's like a brand new IP, or if it is an old IP, it's something that they're bringing back that we haven't saw in a while. But I think if Retro's coming out with some type of narrative, something to break us away from the typical Nintendo games. That's published by Nintendo. I think that would be dope.
Right. Like I said, we ain't got to go into it because I want to do some more research on it, but we could talk about it on the next podcast. But K-Bump, did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, I did hear about that. That person with the link in and setting it up like that. Not exactly sure what, because we already know who's working on Metroid, right?
Yes, well, it's rumored to be Bandai Namco.
That's right. That's right. We did find out about that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what it would be, but I think the more different type of games on the Nintendo system is the better. But like I don't know what too much to make of that yet because I did hear about it.
Okay. Well, like I said, we'll pick that topic up on the next podcast. Jedi Knight told me he couldn't make it, so let y'all know why he didn't show up. But anyway, man, that's basically it. I think we've been on here long enough, and my baby's waking up. Here come one of them now, looking at me like she ready to eat. Let me give her one of my popcorn chickens. Here, boo boo. Eat. Yeah. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and sign out. I'll start with you, Keith Norris, then come back to K-Bone.
Everybody, sorry I was late. I had a friend car die and he asked me for a jump, so I had to go help him. It was a good podcast for the moments that I was on, and I'm also a little sick. I don't know if anybody could tell, but I can't wait to Thursday.
K-Bone.
Yeah, level. Let me like that. Yeah, man, dope podcast. Thanks for coming through, Keith. Appreciate your point of view. Appreciate that. Like I said, I enjoyed the podcast. I also mad props to Cornelius, Active Gamer, Hard Soul. I know the Truth had to bounce. I know somebody else was in Insane Gamer. I believe he was in there earlier. I know Zach had a couple posts. Thank y'all for keeping us honest in the comments section. I thought I did read something about YouTube. It's supposed to be allowing people to see live chat even when the video is being replayed. So a lot of these comments, I don't think it's going to be lost anymore, like it usually is. It should be kept for later. So I appreciate that. Again, like I said, thank you guys for being part of the live chat and keeping us honest with anywhere we go, especially with Level. Because Level be saying some crazy stuff, so I appreciate that. Like I said, man, can't wait, man. See you guys next Thursday.
Yeah, man. Piggybacking on what K-Bone said, thank y'all for basically calling him out on his hypocrisy anyway. No, man, but keeping us informed when we ain't getting the stuff right and letting us know when we missing stuff or ain't saying it right, like Pseudo 51. But anyway, tune in this Thursday. Hopefully we'll be back. D2K, Keith Norris, K-Bone 20, and your boy Stat Levelhead. So till then, I guess it's a deuces. Sayonara. Peace.